Hello, Fairless.
It's Friday, November 6th,
and this is Falcon Media.
Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before. I'll be there for you. Still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. Burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world was brought down to your knees. And I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. No one could ever know me, no one could ever see me. Seems you're the only one who knows what it's like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through all the rest with. Someone I always laugh with, even if I was the best with you. Yeah.
On today's show, we have time for science.
Rachel Kornish is our Senior of the Week,
Guess Who?
a look at the best band in the land,
Highlights from the Spirit Week.
and a Veterans Day special.
Why, hello there, and welcome to Time for Science.
In spite of the fact that I've found new funds, my supervisor insists that we continue this show because it's necessary.
Negativity again. Ever since the Earth became infested with giant civilization-ending yeast monsters, our laboratory has been tasked with shuttling the remainder of humanity to these orbital biospheres. How could you be mad about that? This week, we will be discussing how a configuration of permanent electromagnets is commonly used to create a torque on a central shaft for various purposes.
Electric motors! Just say electric motors, for Pete's sake!
You are so caught up in semantics with everything. Now, bring out the extremely high-quality, totally not MS Paint schematics!
An electric motor is composed of at least one permanent magnet and one electromagnet. The electromagnet is mounted on a rotating shaft. When electric current is passed through the electromagnet, it is attracted to and repelled by the permanent magnet. These combined forces cause the magnet to rotate, creating a torque on the central shaft. When the electromagnet passes the permanent magnet, the direction of the current is reversed, allowing it to continue turning.
Thank you once again, associate. Oh, do you hear that? It seems that our shuttle is ready to return to the surface. I took the liberty of programming it to automatically depart whenever all of its residents had disembarked.
But I didn't hear it undock.
Undock? Is that important or something? Don't worry, everything is all right.
Welcome to Senior of the Week, where you find out the story of our seniors before they leave the nest.
Next week's senior is Rachel Kornish.
I've gone to Fairless since kindergarten, and then last year I went to Tuslaw for like half of the school year, and then I came back.
I can give.
Rachel is my best friend, basically sister. I've known Rachel my whole life, and she's always been a really good friend to me, but she did go to Tuslaw for a little bit, and that's kind of disgusting, but I forgive her because she's back.
Rachel's pretty cool. She's been my friend since I was in about 3rd grade. Our parents went to school together. And yeah, she's super cool, she's super stylish, and she's super funny.
I love Rachel. We have art together, and she's so cute. She's like a cute little cupcake, and she's always so nice and always has great advice, and she's always there to talk to.
Oh, and you have been my
I have 3 brothers, Brian, Joey, and Justin.
You were there when it all came down.
I have 1 dog and quite a few cats.
I was blinded by my fear.
My hobbies are reading, drawing, and going to youth group.
In those unclear moments, you were the one keeping me straight.
Being a senior is stressful, but it's like relieving that I'm almost done.
It's gone.
My favorite memories from high school are like the spirit weeks every week for rivalry week.
I got it right sometimes, but sometimes I did not. Life's been
My favorite memory with Rachel is when we went to Cedar Point and we rode everything, because her scream is probably the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. My favorite memory with Rachel is probably when we always used to hang out in her mom's classroom after school when we were little.
My favorite memory with Rachel is when we went to Myrtle Beach, and I said that I wish I would have brought Annie, which is a DVD, and she thought I meant my dog, because she thought my dog's name is Annie, but my dog's name isn't Annie, it's Heidi, and so that's always been a big joke, so.
My favorite memory with Rachel would be whenever I went with her to the Color Wars, and we went down a paint slip and slide, and it was a lot of fun.
I am interested in doing social work or teaching when I graduate, and I'm looking at Walsh and Mount Union and Akron Wayne.
Life's been a journey, seen joy, I've seen regret. Oh, and you have been my God through all of it.
Next week's Senior of the Week is Taylor Goldenbogen.
See you next week on the story of Taylor Goldenbogen.
I'm a senior at Fairless High School. I have 7 siblings. I live in Beach City. My favorite color is blue and purple. I like to ride 4-wheelers, hang out with my buddies and play football.
A long, long time ago, in a school just down the street, a seemingly living force known as band began to gather children. Now, after many years, it is time for some of those children to once again enter society without the guiding light of the FHS band. Heaven, help us now.
One, two, 1, 2, ready, go!
Are you sad that the season is over?
A little upset that the season's over, but in a way I'm happy because it was really stressful, but it was a good 4 years, so everything good's got it in it somehow.
What was your scariest memory?
My scariest memory has to be my freshman year, that very first football game, knowing that we were about to go on and knowing that there are thousands of eyes watching me And if I screwed up, they'd see it, and I was worried that I was going to fall and trip and completely embarrass myself.
Well, my freshman year, they put me up front for run-ons, and I was also in a cheer uniform, so I stuck out like a sore thumb, and there's a lot of pressure to do good, but it was fun.
How do you hope to be remembered?
I hope that everybody remembers me for how hard I work.
I hope to be remembered by my love for all people.
I kind of hope to be remembered, if for nothing else, by my fashion sense.
Was there any pressure your senior band year?
There's a lot of hard work because you have to be the leaders of the grade, the leaders of the school, and you have to remember that you have underclassmen looking up to you, and that if you screw up, they see it.
Yes and no. Yes, because you have to be a leader and you have to show the little babies, the little underclassmen how to do everything. But no, because you've been here for so long and it's kind of like repetitive every year, but still has like little hints of new things in there every once in a while, but just back and forth between yes and no.
In all your years, did you ever think about quitting band?
I have thought about quitting band numerous different times. Back in 6th grade, when I was still playing the clarinet, I really wanted to quit because I didn't like the clarinet. But when we got to switch over to different instruments, that's when I found my love for the French horn, and that is what made me stay.
Yeah, when I was a freshman, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about quitting band because I loved sleep way more than being out and marching. But, you know, I could never leave. I could never do it. I mean, the band kids are just my family, and I could never leave them.
I actually did quit once, but that was a terrible, terrible mistake, and I was back within like a week, and now I don't want to leave, so yeah.
How do you think senior show went?
Really well, for the band at least. I mean, we did a great show. It was so fun. We were just crazy, and I was in a dress, and I didn't fall, so it was great.
There ain't no one in this school more patriotic than me and Zank. Let's go!
Yeah.
I love America so much. I love red, white, and blue. What else do I love about America? I love our freedom, and I love America.
Honestly, I think I had the best outfit today. Next to Shuey, him and I, we probably had the best outfits because we just love America so much and we just wanted to show it off and show the whole world how much we love it and how patriotic we are. America.
I'm wearing red pants, and I made this shirt myself last night, and the leftovers are still in my hand. And I'm supposed to be Will Smith for the Fresh Prince. Here we have Brendan Reese. He's going for a casual Marty McFly. We have his grandpa's shirt, his grandpa's other shirt, probably his sister's jacket, and his mom's other jacket. And then we got the casual jeans. Really, he just looks like a big dork. I'm wearing a big wig I got from a garage sale for $5, and I like it.
Okay, so my outfit, I am an 80s workout girl. So if you want to go get pumped and lifted after school, meet me. My attire is from the 40s. You know, didn't want to be from the 80s or anything basic like that, so yeah. Today is blackout day. Literally everything except my skin is black. So let's kill them stangs. I'm dying, so we're all wearing black. No, I'm kidding. We're ninjas and we gonna beat those Mustangs. So that's why we're wearing black, because we're ninjas.
wearing pink. Headband, shirt, short shorts, and socks. My name's Justin, and I'm wearing clothes from my sister's closet because I'm broke and I spent a lot of money on a black morph suit that Shuey's currently wearing right now. And we did pink last year, so all my stuff got thrown away. And it's my sister's hat. All of this is really my sister except for my shoes.
I fell in a bag of Cheetos.
This is my hunting outfit. Well, only things I have orange.
I'm wearing green because I'm a freshman and I'm not old enough to wear any other color.
When this old boy won't
We are the Tuslaw football team. She's a running back. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, wait.
Get me in my prom dress today, okay? Because it's my prom dress I'm trying out for May, and I'm looking for a guy who has red or white on today. So maybe I'll find him, and he'll be a young, good-looking man. Have fun, but I don't know what those ponies are on your shirt. You look like you just came from hog wrestling. Oh my.
I'm dressed like this because we out here trying to support Fairless Falcons for Fairless Tuslaw week, and I just want to show my spirit.
This is me on a typical country day. Look, I'm just wearing booty shorts, Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt, because I love Hick Day. I love America, I love WWE, and I love Stone Cold Steve Austin.
So this is what happened. I graduated. I went to Ohio State University for 1 quarter because we were on quarters, not semesters back then. And I was really sick and tired of paper, pencil, taking notes, books, stuff like that. My brother had already been in the Air Force for 1 year. So I decided, good for him, I'm going to follow him into the United States Air Force. So off to basic training I went. So that's kind of why I decided to join the Air Force. Follow my brother, good career choice at the time, I thought, and it turned out to be really good. I enlisted actually right after graduation from high school, and I graduated high school at the age of 17. So I was maybe just 18 years old at the most whenever I enlisted into the Air Force. So what happened after I joined the Air Force is I went to basic training in Texas. I went to a technical school, which is kind of like a college, and I was in Biloxi, Mississippi, where I was a radar operator. They trained me to be a radar operator, and I got stationed in Colorado, right outside of Denver, and I was stationed on a base where my job was to track by radar whatever left our planet and whatever came into our planet, into the atmosphere. So I was tracking all kinds of craziness. I decided to go back home to Ohio, so I left active duty and I joined up with the Air Force Guard, which is a 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks deal that I try to get a lot of you students to do. Altogether, I was in for 21 years. I did not make it to Alaska. I did not make it to Hawaii. I'm a little salty about that because I wanted to go to those places as well. I've been to many places in Europe and definitely many places in the Middle East. To share a favorite memory is almost impossible because there were so many memories that I have from those 21 years of being in the United States Air Force.
We are proud to announce our most recently enlisted member of the military, Trevor Carey. Why did you choose the Navy?
My decision to join the Navy didn't come overnight. I have a cousin that is a Navy chief, and I talked to him a lot over the past year and a half, and he just showed me all the different opportunities you can do with the Navy, and the sky's the limit with it, so that's why I chose to join.
How long are you going to be in the Navy?
I'm in the Navy for 4 years. It's the minimum term you can do, and I'll figure out what I want to do after that, if I want to continue it as my career or go to college.
Where is your boot camp, and when will you be leaving?
My boot camp is in Great Lakes, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, around that area, and my ship date is August 9th, but it could change. So,
are you ready for boot camp?
I'm very prepared for boot camp. I'm in good shape for it. It doesn't require, you don't have to be in the best of shape. I'm not going into the SEALs, so you don't have to be, crazy jacked or anything. So, yeah, I'm prepared.
What did your recruiter say about boot camp?
My recruiter told me about boot camp. It's a long process, but it's not nothing I can't do. I meet with him once a month to get me ready for it. So, yeah, I really don't know too much about it, but.
What is your job in the Navy?
My job in the Navy is called CT. It stands for Cryptologic Technician. It deals with intelligence.
What will you do after boot camp?
After boot camp, I'll be going to Pensacola, Florida for my Class A and Class C schooling, which is 12 to 15 weeks.
We are proud of you, Trevor.
That's all for today, Fairless.
See you next week on
Falcon Media.
Yeah. Fall.